Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the Daily Scan for Wednesday, April 29th, 2015. All right, yesterday's announcements, the S&P Case-Shiller Home Pricing Index shows some positive signs. Some home prices are up, I think, like 0.1%. I think that's kind of across the board, which to me means that, some are higher and some are lower. And some may not be moving, and some may even be moving in the other direction. So it just kind of depends on where you are. I'm sure property in Boston right about now is not flying off the shelves either. Consumer confidence was a surprise to the downside. They were looking at 103. Prior was 101.3. And actually came in at 95.2. So it's like they called me, maybe. Anyway, today we have GDP, pending home sales, and anti-Yellen at 2 p.m. this afternoon. I get so tired of those people. Anyway, let's see what's going on across ponds. Asia, mixed to bearish in Europe, pretty much bearish across the board, but not really heavy. It's really, I call it more flat than anything. So no movement. So I'm going to shut this down here. I'm not sure why I'm having the performance problem that I am. I think that my malware software is doing a scan because I had the laptop was sleeping overnight. So we might have some delay in things coming up here. So the futures here are looking a tad down right now. Gold must have had a very good day yesterday. Let's look at a chart here. Because it's down 8 overnight. Yeah, it had a good day. It's almost back to where it used to be. Only last month. You saw how long it took these crosshairs to appear here, and they're not following my cursor. So something goofy is going on here. There we go. Now we got it following. All right. Yes. Now it's not again. Here. See that? Got a little bit of resistance up there around 12.15. Oil is at 56.72, still kind of hanging in there. The dollar is weakening, and especially against the euro, it's at $1.10. All right, let's take a look at the A+ list. First up is Apple. And you can see, if I look at my account here, I no longer am holding Apple. And that trade looks a lot like this right here. Got in on the 27th. It was a 50 delta trade, so it was 50 cents, $1 spread. And about midday, I got out of it because Apple didn't look like it was going anywhere. And as it turns out, let's see here, actually made $2 on it. How about that? Didn't even cover my transaction costs. So this is what Apple looked like yesterday. Let's just zoom in a little bit more on that. Yeah, there we go. Wasn't pretty. And if we take a look at, say, like a 15-minute, it kind of looked like it did in the morning. Moved down heavy in the morning and then tried to recover, and then ended up almost back at the low of the morning. But, anybody can look at that chart and say that. All right. So, not so hot. Stellar earnings. Just rolling in cash. Why? I don't know. got news here. Goldman Sachs raised their price. Don't know. Maybe Samsung? Can't really tell. Anyway, we sort of started our scan here. Not doing anything on Apple. Let's take a peek at Amazon. Amazon is coming back to reality, so we might be working on closing that gap there. Baidu. Kind of the same story. How was their earnings? Oh, it was last night, was it not? Oh, today's the 29th. So it's tonight. Chipotle. This is the GMO gap. Genetically modified organisms. They said that they are going to take them off their menu, or not purchase or use GMO food anymore. That's the word there. Costco. Okay, Costco. This dividend here that they're going to pay out today. So, if nothing else, we're going to lose 40 cents. And then it will float free after that. Not seeing anything here either. Just nothing going on here in the Dow. Gold is the only thing that's really doing anything of interest. Still flying around, very gappy, but in a price consolidation stage, I would call that right now. And it has been, I would say, since back here in February. Give me something, come on. Google coming back, filling in its gap. I don't know when the stochastic comes down here. Is it going to reverse, and are we going to continue this trend up? We'll have to just wait and see. I'm just not seeing an opportunity there right now. LinkedIn. Tomorrow. Earnings tomorrow. NDX. So NDX is coming back to fill a gap now that the high flyers. We'll take a look at Netflix here in a second, but now that the high flyers are coming back to earth, Google, Apple, and let's see what's going on with Netflix. Netflix is still hanging in there. It's stubborn, but there definitely is there's no momentum trade here. If you want to do a 20 delta, I suppose you possibly could do a 20 delta, but when we were looking to get in on this for a couple of days and we just couldn't get the trigger off the MACD. I know it makes for boring videos. There's no excitement out there right now, and we're not going to try to create it. We're not going to try to read it into here. So next month we have Priceline. I'm going to let the market talk to us, and we're not going to tell the market what we think it should do. Get in a lot of trouble when you do that. We have the Russell not doing anything either, and S&P. We're hanging in here with these trades. Do we still have them all on here? Yes, we do. Just to reflect a moment back on Apple, just was not. Apple did not move off of its previous price, so even the back ratio, you would have got burnt pretty good on that if you didn't get out right away in the morning. If you get out right away in the morning, you actually, I think you're around $6 plus or minus, depending on which moment the trade executed. So here we have all of our trades on. I'm messing around with these. So all of our trades together, a conglomerate, are at $106 profit. The live one, though, the real one, is at 36 estimated for today. And then we have a couple here. What's this one? Oh, this is that really long one. How is that one doing? It's down right now a little bit. That's the bear call that's way out in December of 16. That's worth $670 possible. Then we have the May 2, which is going to expire next week, and then we have the regular May expiration, which is the same as this one up here. Now this is May 4, alright. So this is the equivalent of May 3. So they're all, just kind of like coming along here. And that's what we're going to do. So we're still looking to get in on something this week. Looking at the charts. Oh yeah, we're down here now. We will be looking at a SPX for today with a bull put. And that would be out in the May. Let me squish this down a little bit here. Is there a May 5? There should be a May 5, yes. We're looking at a May 5 expiration with a 20 delta, which would be right here at 2050. Right here. Not real exciting. I guess it's not too bad. 2050. That, we'll see. Maybe we'll move down a little bit today and it'll give us a nice juicy open or entry. Because I would like to see this get down a little bit lower than 2050. So we'll be looking to do something there today to get in on a live trade on that. This is could be worth $80. And look on our chart here. Here's the trade right here. This is a 20 delta. This is the one that we're looking at. Max profit $80. Expires the week after next. So we still have 2.5 weeks on that one approximately. So I'm kind of thinking about how much time is spent thinking about the market, and for me it's just too much time is spent on it right now. With summer kicking off, outdoor work, chores, activities. I have millions of projects that are a backlog of things to do around here, and I'm looking for a lazy way to trade. And if I would say, well, I'll just be an SPX trader with this 20 delta, I may decide to do that until things change. If we get a little bit of, let's take a look here at the VIX. VIX is at 12. Man, you can't get much lower than that. Look at that. I haven't even looked at that lately. That's horrible for us premium traders for options. That's just, you can't do much with that. Even like Apple, their IV on these trades here, well, now it's down in the 30s. It was in the 60s, right? Now we're down to the 30s. So this back ratio could have got burnt pretty good on that. This vertical here, right now is, where's our here? Would be down $25 out of 50. So you'd be halfway to being a total loser. Managed to get out yesterday when the price was right around here. So there's just nothing going on out there. It really, really stinks. So doing these safe 20 delta, well, relatively safe anyway, 20 delta trades on SPX, that just may be the way to go until things start hopping in one direction or another. Just need it to do something. So I may end up being an SPX trader until we get a little bit more IV here. I'd like to see it up around 18 to 20 at least, and it's just not there. So I wanted to let you know, we won't even look at Tesla. I wanted to let you know that may not have a video on Friday. Definitely am not going to have one on Monday. So we got a trip back to Wisconsin again for an event with my eldest granddaughter. So, and it's going to be a long weekend, a 4-day weekend for me. I don't know if I'm going to if nothing's happening, why should I do a video on Friday? Hopefully in the next day or so, we'll get into this SPX. Not sure if it's going to happen today or not. If we get too much of a pullback today, I'll wait until tomorrow and see if it bounces back. We'll just see how things work out today. So, maybe not Friday, definitely not Monday. And that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. And, most of all, happy trading.